Let's explore what you can do with local opportunities by taking a look at what Humboldt County in California has done with this feature. As a refresh, local opportunities is a way for you to manage local opportunities within your deployment of the Career Zone or Career Explorer. Students will find local opportunities in a number of places, but first they'll find it here on the home page with a special section below the three main navigation windows that's called Local Opportunities. If we open up one of the local opportunities, in this case the one that's called Education at Work, we'll find a typical local opportunity profile. Now the profiles are completely customizable and created by you. In this case, Education at Work is the name of the work-based learning program that is offered by Humboldt County. Here they've offered a description, an ability for employers to apply to the program, and a method to record participation by students, which will be helpful later when they want to run reports on activity within their program. If we open up one of these options, you'll find a fully customizable survey that has been created by Humboldt County. So how would we use local opportunities? Well, let's say you're a district or several districts that have relationships with the private sector, with companies that are willing to offer field trips or apprenticeships or job shadows or even visits to your local schools to speak to students about what it is everyone does at those companies. What you'll want to do is make it easy for students to know that those companies are out there and that those opportunities are out there. In the past, it's usually fallen on an individual counselor to keep track of all the local opportunities a school or district has, and then to inform students about those opportunities. With this system, students are able to discover local opportunities on their own as they're exploring careers within the Career Zone or Career Explorer. Let me show you how it works. So we're using the example here of Humboldt County, and in Humboldt County, the county administrator has named their program Education at Work. And in the local opportunities box, the program itself is pinned to the far left side, so it always appears to students. If you want to learn more about their program, you click on the link and you're able to see their profile. You can think of this as sort of a home profile for their work-based learning program. It describes the program, it gives companies an opportunity to apply to that program, and it also is a hub for students and educators to record their participation in a local work-based learning opportunity. Finally, they have a survey here for employers to do the same. There's a section here that offers featured opportunities, but there's the ability to customize this as much as you'd like. Now, a student who visits the Career Zone in Humboldt County has the option to directly view all of these individual profiles if they'd like. They can filter it by industry sector, they can filter it by location or the type of involvement that they're interested in. Say, for instance, that they just want to know which job shadows are available. They could do that and then filter down the list. Now, when they do that, they'll find the options that are interesting to them and they'll select one of these profiles. Okay, so let's scroll down and find LACO Associates within the Humboldt County deployment. I'm going to point to LACO just because they've got a great profile that's been very thoroughly filled in that actually links to various career clusters. It shows the occupations that they employ. It has contact information, which is purely optional, map of where they are. And then, of course, if you click through to any of these occupations that they employ, we'll see one of the occupational profiles. Now, this is something that's also really exciting about local opportunities, and I want to point it out here. Because here we are inside of a standard occupation profile for environmental engineers. And when I scroll down into the Your Opportunities section and look for all of these opportunities or even just companies, I will find the local opportunity for that particular occupation listed, and there's LACO. We call that bidirectional linkage, and basically what that means is that the company LACO is able to create a profile and have that profile be discoverable from the local opportunities dashboard, but the profile can also be discovered during the normal course of student career exploration within the system. So that's pretty cool. All right, so on to the next section. let's say you wanted to actually get one of these programs started. How would you do it? What would it look like? So I'm going to flip over from Humboldt to a demo version of Local Pathways, and actually let's open up the PA version just to give you an idea of what it would look like in just a different setting. Okay, so here we are inside the Pennsylvania Career Zone, and I'm going to sign in as a demo admin to the account. And you will find here within the Manage tab the option to manage local opportunities. If I click here, you will see that I am able to begin to enter different local opportunities. So I'm going to enter in one for Headed To. I'm going to list that as a company, and I'm going to create the profile. Now, we're going to go through a series of questions that are asking us to describe a little bit about the company. First, what it should be called. We're going to write a short description. Okay, so we've described Headed To. We wrote Headed To makes software that helps students become career ready. We click Next. We have a choice to upload an image right now, or I can skip that and do it later. Same thing with the masthead. I'll confirm and click Finish, and now I have a profile that can later be edited, and we can do a lot more with it. So if I click Administer, for instance, I can add a section to the page. I can manage files on the page, manage surveys, and do a lot more. But this is basically the setup, the beginning of a profile. All right, and now that's going to be inside of my local career pathway system. And then now I could add another one if I wanted to. Again, going back to manage local opportunities and beginning with a new profile right here, and type in the name, the category, etc. Okay, so where does this leave us? In the end, we will now have local opportunities listed here, whereas before we did not, and we've got the one profile that I've created. So our recommendation is that for your school or district, the first profile you create should be for your school or district or your work-based learning program. And then that one is the one that we'll be able to anchor to the far left side and then add the subsequent profiles there. And we'll also help you with ways to allow your partners to edit their profiles. And that's something that you can contact sales@headedto.com to help you with should the opportunity present itself. So that's local opportunities. Thanks for listening.